It is not that this body and mind, intellect, anything which is trouble-creating agencies are really trouble-creating agencies. It's not like that. It is some kind of that when something is missing, then everything which is working, that is creates some problem. When the system is complete and perfect, then everything is working properly. Take the example of house in which there is parents and they are controlling all the house, and there are also some servants in it, and children are there, and everything is going on well. At some time it happens that the parents go away from the house and the children are left alone. And then the havoc is there because there is no one to control the servants. And servants begin to become as owners, and children are to be brought to be slaves or servants to the servants. And then house is all upside down. Otherwise, house was nicely working. But something is missing out of it now, which has created all this mishap. Now, this is also our condition. This word, this is negative power which we say, it is negative power, but it is not to act as negative as it is acting now. It is only the absence of God, the controlling power, which is absent from us, and we are suffering, and this world is suffering, and everything is going on. This is upside down. Now, this is our part, this is our concentration that how to set right the situation of the world, not only of ourselves, but of the whole of the world. Until you do not change the situation of the whole of the world, you will not be able to enjoy. Because you are living in this world. If there is a sun, all will enjoy the sun. If there is no sun, all will be in darkness. If you ask for that sun should be there for me only, it is not possible. If sun will come, it will come for all. Otherwise, all will be in darkness. So anybody who is to enjoy in this world has to feel that all the world, everybody is to enjoy, and then I will also be among one of them. In that ocean, all drops are to be connected as ocean, then I will also remain, otherwise everything gone, I will also be gone. There is no individuality. There is no single person anywhere who can enjoy. All will suffer. If we are to enjoy, we will enjoy all the world over, enjoyment will be there, and then we will be able to enjoy. And this arrangement is there, that we are to bring God in this world. Even if one person awakens as God in this world, he will be able to control the whole situation of the world. It is written in the Holy Bible also that he who overcomes, to him I will give powers to rule over the nations. That one person, if one is awakened in God, then God in that person will be able to make that person rule over all the nations of this world. In some scriptures it is written that one who is the servant of God will be able to control all the three worlds. That all these regions in which the negative power is ruling, all will be under his control. And what will happen then? That all these evils which are now working as evils, who are creating problems, worries, sufferings and diseases, will no more acting like that, because they will be controlled. And they will be put into action that you are to do like this. You are to help, you are to serve. All the 330 million angels which are there, which will also come into action. And all the devils will also be changed into angels. Devils are not really devils. These are also souls. And that all those souls, what is covering over them of the mind and the negative stuff, that is to be cleaned out. And then they will also begin to work as angels. This is work of the masters generally. When they drive out the devils from some people, there are some people who are possessed by such like negative entities. What they do, what they deal with them, they do not drive them out. Because if I have some dirt in my house, I throw it in others' house. What it is good for? Nothing. If I drive out the lion from my house, it will go into another house. It will devour some other one. So that lion is not to be kept a lion. It will be changed into a pussy cat. You know? Moo, moo, moo. It will not roar. It is changed. That it will become your very lovely, very playmate, nice one. You can play with it. And that all these devils are changed into angels. And instead they were hurting you, they were dangerous for you, they will become very meek, very loving, very nice, and serving you. That all these enemies which are there with us, those all will be changed into our friends. This is the power of God, how God works. That God has sympathy for everybody. He is not having any tendency to disturb anybody. Even these devils who had disturbed his children so long time, and horribly, he is not angry upon them. He looks upon them. Okay, my dear, you are also suffering. You are also suffering. You are also in some kind of control. It's not your fault that you are really bad. You are sore. But now I will clean you. Sometimes when I also deal with some kind of entities, first when I go to them or they come to me in some body, they are very much tough, very much hard. I will kill, everything will be destroyed. I will destroy this thing, I will destroy that thing, I will kill whole of the world. And then God power is there working upon them. And then become little passive. And then I ask them, why are you making the people suffer? And are you enjoying it? Do you not suffer it? It is my way. I am to suffer and have to suffer, make suffer everybody. I will not mind my suffering. Please, I will help you get salvation, get released of this situation, and enjoy as angel. What is angel? What is that? What is love? What is it? Is some kind of cowardness. Love is nothing. I am to kill everybody. I have power. I have to live with this lifestyle. And then little more love is given to them. Okay, will you give me salvation? Give you release me of this troublesome, hard lifestyle? And then they demand it. And then when they demand, then master power is there to act upon them, and they are released, and then after that they are changed into angels. It means that those devils who had really worked very horrible and disturbed or killed so many of his children, that they are not given any dealing like a revengeful action. But still, the loving attitude is there because God is all love. And anybody who goes to him, he has to deal with his only love because he has only love with him. He has no anger. He has no revengeful attitude. He has nothing which is to hurt anybody. He can only bless everybody. And he blesses everybody, and that is the great gift that we have got, such like God, who can bless us, forgive us, the sinners and sinners. If only we would have been judged with our actions, there is no hope. Because there is nothing which is there in us that we can be proud of. If we look at our own picture, we will see that. Otherwise, we have been given this cover over our mind, and that we can, after doing so many sins in the night, in the darkness, we wash ourselves and we have good clothes and nice look, and we say we are very noble, we are very wonderful. I had done no mistake, no blunder, no sin. I am totally wonderful. And we can pose ourselves to the people, but inside we know what we had done wrong, very hard and hard. And that sometimes we also do not know, we also forget, because mind has got such habit, it will only remember your good things. It will try to forget everything what we have done wrong. This is the tendency of the mind. But at the last time when we leave the physical body, then the picture of our mind is shown to us from the very birth to the end, and every action which we had done, every thought which we had, good or bad, or any speech would go good or bad we had gone through, is just inscribed on that film of the lifestyle, and then we have to yield to it. If this film is shown even to now even to us, then we will be really very much careful that what we have done in this curtains, in some kind of secrets, there is nothing which is secret. I could keep the secret from the eyes of the other people like us, who can be deceived, who can be cheated, who are under such like delusion and illusion that they can be deluded, they could be cheated, eluded. But there is agency which is there working in me so secretly, but it has so precise instruments that in the science and technology they have not been able to check up all those things which the inner checking power of the negative power is working in us. Even if there is some vibration in our subconscious mind, it has not come into the conscious mind, it has not become even a thought as yet, that is also recorded. And that also becomes a source of undergoing some kind of results or consequences of it. In this world, there is no such like instrument which can catch your thoughts, what good or bad you have got, something like that. And sometimes we also find if some good thought is there, bad thought is there, doesn't matter. We don't feel that it is of some importance, good thought or bad thought. There are some consequences of it. No, we don't feel like that. Even we go on talking ill of each other or bad of each other, that also we don't feel. We have done something wrong, because we don't feel that there is any consequences of it, due to the reason that in this world there are no such like checking systems which can check up our good or bad thoughts, and we are punished for those bad thoughts. And all those speech which we are giving, we are telling to each other, some negative or criticism, backbiting, we are not punished for that. So we feel like it is also not punishable. There are no any consequences of it, go along. But in the system of the nature, such a very, 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 very precise check-up or some kind of vigilance is going on, and that we do not know. And that is all going along due to the arrangement of the negative power. That negative power is to put us on such a way that you go on collecting all suffering, all negativity of this world, taking it that you enjoy it. Sometimes you are thinking something, some chain of thought is going on, and that is very, very hard and negative thought, but you enjoy it. And sometimes you are backbiting and criticizing. If there are three people, you will find that someone who is not there is being backbited, is being criticized. And that we enjoy. That we enjoy generally when we talk of ill of leaders or some politicians or some relatives or friends or even of family members that I have done good to that person, he had done so bad, he is so negative, he is so hard, that we go on very much enjoyably listening. But we do not know it is really so horrible, terrible to talk of somebody ill or to listen somebody somebody is bad. It is a great sin and they will have to suffer. And all these informations which are there are not to be known to us, that what is good to us, what is bad to us, what we enjoy sins. We enjoy sins.